With a December snow blanketing much of the Midwest and Northeast, what a perfect time to be in the Sunshine State as we welcome you to TIAA Bank Field in Jacksonville, Florida. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Los Angeles Rams and the Jacksonville Jaguars. 3/4 of the NFL season are complete. What lurks in our final month? We're underway in Week 14. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line.
What? 120! 76, kill him. 76. Turn those up.
Now a handoff here to his running.
What's up, guys?
Laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
I didn't get to do the timing.
Last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Must be on a tight schedule or something.
To throw is gone. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp.
What did you say?
He's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
Yeah, nah, he... Like, I was literally, like, walking to my room to turn the PlayStation on, my phone buzzed that he sent me the invite, so I had to just load up and join.
So early, does that shake your confidence?
It shouldn't, but it often does because your thought process.
Yeah, I usually do sim it, but I had to join before I even went in the franchise. I just joined from the menu.
Makes you a little bit hesitant.
Time to regroup.
I told him 6, and he liked the message, but I didn't see it. So then at 6, I was going to get food, so I was like, okay, 6:30. He didn't like that.
That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
And they're hoping to do it consistently here. Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had to fly, just sending a guy downfield with the in route accompanying it. People call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete. And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. A first carry for Leonard Fournette. He'll have a 1st down past the 40. And he takes it across the 50 to the 46-yard line. A big run there, 29 yards and a 1st.
Now, the good thing for you, partner, is you're not as old as I am, okay?
That's true.
So back when the dinosaurs roamed the earth, the right side of an offensive line was almost always your power side. Your bigger, stronger, physical guys. But on this play, they tossed it right and looked like it.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, but that's not the case so much anymore, you're saying, with the bigger guys?
Not necessarily.
You find the best guys, plug them in on your O-line.
Right. As a general rule now, you're a lot more balanced on your offensive line. They might still lean towards your best pass blocker on the left side.
Sure.
But not necessarily all the time.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll go play action here with Minshew. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And the return will stop right around the 25. It's almost like you can see the look of frustration on his face. 4 interceptions last week. We talked about it all week. What did he do wrong? And another one here in the 1st half.
And you can understand the frustration. You actually feel his pain a little bit. But the worst thing he can do is what you're seeing right now, showing the other team that he's frustrated. All they're going to do is...
It would be nice if I had my fucking running back in any league. I guess I had him in the other league.
And keep fighting.
American,
about erasing that loss last week.
I feel like I haven't had Lamar Miller all season.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a Rams first down on a pickup of 10. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Back to throw, Goff.
I drafted a running back for that reason, so
underneath to his running back, complete.
He's pretty decent too.
Down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
CJ Verdell, I think his name is.
And a first down, LA.
So hard for me to stay disciplined, not like go to some place I want to go to. Oh wait, I can't put these hurt. Just stick with the program.
So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 47. And he'll give it here to his running back. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. The former All-Pro Marcel Darius brings him down. From the 44, Goff. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. No gain on that one, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
That was impressive to me because while it was a pass play, they still rallied to the football like they were filling running lanes, and they were able to put the receiver on the ground.
The trials? No, what's that?
And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down.
14.
Oh. Sounds fun.
Out of the gun, Goff. And Robinson with a big catch.
Oh, really?
And he's going to have another first down.
Without
as the tackle's
touching shit.
made at the Jaguars 19.
That's cool.
76.
From the red zone now, Goff.
Yeah.
Caught by Kupp. And he is out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Throw good for 4.
Yeah. I remember on like the first Modern Warfare 2 where they had like the obstacle course that you could do with another person with the pistols and stuff. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. I used to like doing that shit.
Now a handoff looking right. And able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10. Getting the sense Charles are going to put a big emphasis this afternoon.
Yeah, where you would like run on the walls and stuff. And
pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about
yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Do their job when the lights come
Forgot
on.
about that though.
I think he likes natural light best.
Yeah.
Goff on 3rd down. That's complete to Robinson. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Now Goff. Eluding the pressure right. He'll try and run it, and he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line.
I just had a touchdown, but I was scared to throw it. Because you know how sometimes on the run, if you throw it, like they'll throw it somewhere completely different and right into the defender's hands. Yeah,
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly
like I had that guy for a minute too. I was scared to throw it. I didn't want to stop and get sacked.
2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. A great play there with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Rams tack on to their advantage. And they're able to run it in. It started with the battle in the trenches.
Fuck. Beckett always says that whenever I do something good, I take a sip of my water. And I definitely just did it.
They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how we're going to slow down this running
victory
game.
sip.
Because on that particular play, they had no answer.
This will be fielded at the 6.
Uh-oh. Number 71 for my Rams team plays every fucking position. I don't get it. Like he's like my, yeah, he's like my backup tight end.
Nothing for him yet from an offensive standpoint.
Just saved me a touchdown too.
Zip as they come up 1st and 10. He'll buy some time right, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Tim Williams. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. And now this pass brought in by Brown. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed.
Oh, he's got Antonio Brown.
They catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Minshew throwing on 3rd down. The catch made by James O'Shaughnessy, the tight end. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 11 yards there for Jacksonville and a 1st down as well.
Wow, okay. Yeah, or at least that it was like he's going to drop that shit.
Fournette, a 1st down carry. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Go now. 8, read. You gonna see me in your nightmare, son. You gonna see me in your nightmare.
On 2nd and 12, Minshew. This one complete to the tight end, O'Shaughnessy. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
15, Lonnie. 51.
Off play action, it's Minshew. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Taylor Rapp with a pick. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they're throwing an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
After the interception, here's Goff. And it's caught. And he'll get into the end zone.
Doesn't look like he got in there.
Tyler Higbee. His 3rd touchdown now on the year.
Yeah, that play is money against cover 3.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes our score 17-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be fielded at the 6.
What'd you say?
And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the 2nd quarter, but you're down.
Definitely thought he was going the other way. Ooh, thank God he got tripped up.
3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively.
I told my D-line to attack the other way.
Good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this 1st half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Now Minshew. He'll set up the screen to Fournette. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line.
Oh,
well, you
fuck,
can see
Joel
what they
Embiid
wanted to do. They wanted to set up the screen there, but it got blown up.
It's hard to run that play if you're not getting a lot of pressure at the quarterback because the space doesn't open up. They were able to read that one and slow it down and stop it before they could get a 1st down.
And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. And this will do the job nicely as that'll be out of bounds just inside the 10-yard line.
Let's go old school there. That's absolutely a great coffin corner punt. Someone's put some time in working on that, hasn't it?
Seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice with hula hoops where they place them and try and put them there. Now a lot of guys use barrels on the sidelines to try and put the football in one.
A gain there of 12 yards and a first down L.A. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Right back to him on first down. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 16 yards is the pickup there, and a first down for L.A. One play has him
Why is it chewing clock
for first and 10. Goff now looks to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back.
I did not press chew clock.
And this will be stopped at the 44.
That was an accident.
That one good for 7 yards.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
It's complete to Robinson. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes
looks like he's playing cover 3 again. I'm going to go back to the well.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. Now Goff on first down. He's going to fire one deep over the middle.
Ooh.
And incomplete there, almost picked off. That's one you maybe expect your roaming free safety to come up with. But it's second down.
Should have been picked.
So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10. Again, Goff. This is caught by Robinson. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 31-yard line. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. Well, the incompletion,
it's like
yes,
cover
but
3
maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on first and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions. Third down here in 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. Calling a loss of 2 on the play. And it'll be fourth down. So out comes the field goal team now for the second time here today. From the right hash and call it an even 50 yards. And no, it doesn't get there. Hits the crossbar, bounces back out. He had it online, but it comes up about a rotation short. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you a couple hours south of here to Orlando, that's where we check in with a coach and our EA Sports halftime report. This one fielded at the 5.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
Damn, he shook the fuck out of that guy.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And that first half,
Toss
one
right.
to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. And down he goes on the pressure from the Rams defense. Lawrence Guy in there to bury him for a loss of 11. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. So 3rd and long, here's Minshew. Got a man, it's Brown. He finds an opening past the 40. The end result,
the what?
21 yards. A good grab there by
you got it again?
Central Michigan man, Antonio Brown.
And he ate up some real estate on the catch too, didn't he?
Jeez.
I think the most impressive part of it, though, if there's a chance for him to get the football, even though he was covered well, he somehow finds a way to get it.
I feel like every completion he has is to Antonio Brown.
Inside the 35. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. So from
that one bullshit kick. Screen.
34.
Absurd.
Pass dumped off to his running back. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39.
You know the key to a good screen pass is, don't you?
You played this guy before?
Good blocking?
Well, good blocking eventually. But first is good acting. You
You
want to let the
beat him?
defenders go past you, leak out to whichever side or even in the middle where you want to set up the screen, and then you do your blocking. How about the read, though, by the defensive guys? They weren't fooled at all and actually ran with the lineman to where the play was and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means
I keep meaning to put my best corner on Antonio.
Again, Minshew looking to throw. And he'll get that to Fournette, complete. A 3rd down gain of 19.
He keeps fucking converting on 3rd and long.
Whatever it was, it worked. They look like a different team here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there are very many trash cans that got kicked over, that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. That is now 7 interceptions between last week and this week. 3 in this game, 4 a week ago.
My guys just catch it on defense, and his guys just aren't.
Play sheet, make a little note. I hope he's writing self-scout. Bring in the guys that scout games for you with a different eye and watch him and see what's going on, and maybe they can pick up what the flaws are, and hopefully they can correct them.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
That's a really alert defense
Try
there
something
because they saw the
risky and
heavy look
stupid.
come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
A quick throw to the left flat, and he's got
Could
it.
have been bad.
No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be 3rd down.
All right, let's go ahead and detail this situation here. 3rd and long coming up, back near your own goal line. I would be very hesitant about throwing the football in this situation.
Maybe just run up the middle.
Yeah, I think that might be the spot for them. You got to try and find some space for your punter because you don't want him backed up where he has to alter what he does.
Now they'll run it on the toss. Oh, and he's not going to make it out of the
Literally just looked at him and didn't fucking block him. What was that?
Defense does their job. They get rid of that 0 on the scoreboard. Now we'll see if their offense can come to play.
Well, that's the
Let him go right past him.
Right? Score yourself on defense, get the ball back for your offense, and tell them, let's go. We're in the game now.
Yeah, like what the fuck? Right, yeah, like just didn't block him. Fucking offensive lineman versus a D-back.
With 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because their confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. On 2nd down, Minshew. That's to his running back, Leonard Fournette. 7 yards on the play, and all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll go play action here with Minshew.
Oh, fuck.
He's going to let this go deep for Lee.
He had Antonio, it looked like.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And last time they surrendered the safety, we know they don't want to do that again.
That is just one of those oddities in scoring that we get, and it's just so strange to see that go up on the board, and then you got to make sure that that doesn't happen to your team again. They've got to take care of the ball.
But boy, it juices up the defense.
Oh, without a doubt. That's a great way to score some points.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. The throw right sideline here is complete. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
He's just shamelessly playing cover 3 every play.
3rd and 2. Gone.
Okay. What the fuck kind of throw was that, Jared?
Complete. A.J. Bouye, the fine quarterback, there to make the play defensively.
Perhaps they overthought this one a little bit. They've been running it real well on this drive, and it was 3rd and short, okay? They decided to throw the football incomplete.
No, I was throwing it to the running back.
Yeah, they might have thought just a little bit
like,
too hard about that play selection.
I was trying to do like a little low pass to the running back and just fall and catch it.
How about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it.
Uh-oh.
They're going to go for it. It's gone. Man open, it's Kupp. He's got it. The 30, 20, 10, touchdown, L.A. Cooper Kupp with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Rams tack on to their advantage. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
This cornerback was standing in mud there.
This one taken from the 7. And his guys are going to start their drive right at the 20-yard line.
Bro, you know how like in the beginning of the game you tell your cornerback to match up with their best receiver? Or unless they have like Tyreek Hill, you tell them to match up with your fastest receiver or something. I saw somebody earlier do it based on route running.
That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
I think like the best coverage receiver goes with the or coverage corner maybe goes with the best route running receiver. So like if you have a corner who's like really good in pass or like block shedding and shit like that, and it helps with like their overall, but if they can't cover, I don't know. Yeah, like Xavier Rhodes is really good at like physical shit, but he's not the best cover guy.
And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. On 2nd and 10, it's Minshew. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Remember, throughout my career here in defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. And they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers
what?
Salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 44-yard line. He's such a good route runner. Shows
all right, now, be honest, bro. Do you think I pressed the button?
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL?
Like, what the fuck? Like, I didn't just stand there and be like, ah, yeah. Let that shit go. Like, fucking put your arms up.
And they connected there and picked up a 1st down.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Minshew dumps it off to Fournette. Give him 2 yards on that
Fournette getting his
play,
touches.
and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is
You got a chopper gunner?
12.
Oh, that guy?
Hey, orbit.
Oh, okay.
Minshew sets to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense is well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure. The backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
On 4th down, Minshew. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Logan Ryan. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. That's a gain of 13, 1st down Rams.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
2 for 1. 2 for 1. Shift. Deuce. CC.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. Always got some breathing room. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a 1st. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
We want it. Come to my work. Rush in. Whip. Watch the whip. Kill. Show it.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a 1st down again.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
First seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
No gain there on the completion. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly.
Check 50.
Now a give right side. Slade. And he takes it across for a Rams touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Rams tack on to their advantage. They were able to stop him at the line on 1st down, but this time he punches his way through.
And sometimes just because you're stopped on the first run, it doesn't mean the play call was bad or incorrect. You might just need better execution and just a tad more determination. And they got it done on the 2nd try.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one.
The rookie from Washington, Taylor Rapp, there to knock that away. Here's Logan Cook now as he's on to punt for Jacksonville. Fielded just inside the 20. It's a 47-yard punt, but they did give up 10 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit.
And they will take a knee here. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more.